Hey, this is BugPowderDust. Thank you for joining me for another episode of World of Tanks Distinctly Average. I just had to share this game with you. It's in my Centurion Mark 1. I love this tank. I've now got the... That's the wrong button, you idiot. I've now got the top engine in the Centurion Mark 1, and it makes such a difference. In this game, you'll see why. I spent most of my time going up and down a hill, reversing back up a hill, and I really firmly believe if it wasn't for this engine, I would have got murdered a lot. So it makes a big difference, and I have to show you this game. So here we go. The map is Karelia, and on paper, on XVM paper, our team has more experienced players. However, as I always say, this doesn't necessarily mean anything. So we start in the north spawn on Karelia, and I decide I'm a medium, I'm going to go for the hill because I've got good gun depression, I've now got a faster engine, brum brum, so let's get on with it. Unfortunately, I'm not as fast as I could be in a different tank. So I'm going to push, and I'm going to try and make it anyway, and we'll see what happens. The E25 has already indicated he's going to go up there, he's a good player, so I'm going to support him, because it's what you should do. Unfortunately, watching the E25 go, I feel really slow. And yeah, I'm thinking, well, this engine isn't as fast as I thought it would be, and start to have doubts about whether I'll be able to get to the hill in time. But let's do it anyway, and let's see what happens. Chug, 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 chug. So the E25 in front, he's made it to the hill, but he automatically spots another E25, and I'm like, crap. But the E25 is going up the hill. That's good. So he's not covering the approach here. Another E25, damn. So I take a speculative shot. Doesn't go in. Didn't expect it to. But I've made it to the hill. That's the main thing. Issue 100 is going to the left. Good. And it looks like we're taking on two E25s face to face. And this is kind of perfect territory for me because I can use my gun depression. Those guys are not going to be able to punch through my turret easily. And E25s going head to head with any kind of tank really is, I think, doing it wrong. Unless the E25s can be sure to finish them off quickly. And, well, I've got a lot of health. And they don't have a lot. I can kill each one with 4 shots. And I can get 4 shots off relatively quickly. They can get their shots off faster, but they're doing half the damage I am. So really, on paper, it's not looking good for them. However, we have got a little bit of exposure from behind, but we've got enough tanks here to take care of it. And I'll take a very quick shot at the SU-100 who I could see was backing up and put it through the top of his tank. So it's a good start for me. So the E25 is a little bit hesitant here, and oh, I didn't see that coming. Okay, that's fine. Now I know he's there, I'm going to kind of side scrape up and see if I can punish him. There we go, keep him spotted for artillery, which unfortunately misses. MX-12 is going for it, and I don't know what this guy's doing, but as I said, I could do this all day long. These guys are never going to win this kind of battle, even if there's 2 of them. The E25 that's nearer, he's kind of turned round, but I'm now aware that these heavies are pushed up, and I'm thinking, what the hell's going on? Because the tanks in F0, our heavy tank, should be taking care of the IS-3 and the KV-4. What is going on? So that starts to make me sweat a little bit. We need to get rid of these E25s pronto, and I bounce, and that sucks. So let's side scrape and hit the top of his... Beautiful accuracy on this gun, love it. And we're going to do that all day long. Thank you very much, why not? Bounce his return shot, probably off my turret. And the AMX finishes him. So let's deal with the other one now. Let's push through. And I'm keeping an eye behind, and it's all looking okay. WZ's holding that corner, so I'm going to push around. And there's a KV-3. Oh dear, that's not what I want to see. So they're using the wreck of the E25, that's kind of holding them back in terms of shots going in, and then an IS-3 appears, and that's no. I'm not going head to head with an IS-3. That's not going to end well for me. I don't have any armour. And no, there's a KV-4 behind. This is really, really not looking very good for me now. I'm thinking, okay, fine. Well, I'm going to have to try and deal with this KV-4 and see what I can do with this corner. He's not a brilliant player, from what XVM's telling me. I might be able to take advantage of that, and he's firing at other targets. So let's deal with this Pershing first. Pershing could cause me bigger problems, but the WZ's got the same idea, and we finish him. Let's deal with the KV-4 now. Got to be very careful here. This KV-4's take another hit. That's bad. I'm on 233 health. I'm a one shot now to pretty much anything on the field. So let's see if I can play this smart. Bad shot, misses Cupola. His reload is probably relatively long. I'm hoping I can take advantage of that. Let's just pause the game here for a second. Look at the situation. We've got a KV-3, an Indian Panzer, an SU-100 and an AMX-12 behind me, being held off by a single AMX-12. In front we've got a KV-4, we've got an IS-3, me and the WZ-111 holding them back. What I want to know is what the hell is... Maybe this IS is joining in, I think he probably is. What the hell are these two tanks back here doing, the KV-85 and the IS-3? Because there's only a Rheinmetall Borzig here. The KV-3 is clearly coming up the hill, and I think the Rheinmetall is as well. What are these guys doing? They're round the corner. They're not putting any shots on. So I'm thinking, this is not looking very good. We're in a real situation here. And this Jagdtiger, he's being completely ineffective, or he seems to be being completely ineffective at the back. He can't shoot anything. So I'm beginning to really worry at this point. Right, and again, a shot misses that cupola, and this is, oh man. I mean, it is 7-1 to us, okay? We are winning, but we're not winning this side. Now, fortunately, he bounces a shot just then. So I'm going to make use of my quicker reload, put another one in for every 2 he does to me. Angles his arm very slightly at the time, bounces my shot. This is getting quite frustrating for me. I'm not doing the damage I need to be. I thought that was going to finish me. Okay, fine. Let's put a shot into the side of the IS-3. I need to try and concentrate and take a tank out, but now they're getting a little bit of pressure from these guys, from our guys on the left, which is good. There we go, shot goes in. This is a bit better. AMX-12 is unfortunately blocking me, but that's not his fault. He's busy as well. IS-3, yes please, all day long, I'll take that. Showing me his side. Making it easier for him now to get killed. So we now have, so let's pause that there. We now have a friendly IS-3. Let's just click away from there. So we now have a friendly IS-3 approaching from there, which is good. He's obviously come around from somewhere, I didn't check where. Checking behind, looking much better. So unfortunately the AMX-12 has died, but the WZ-11 has seen that I'm working this side, he's leaving me to it, and he's going to deal quite rightly with the 2 behind. So they've obviously lost the Rheinmetall at some point, KV-3 as well by the looks of it, so now this is looking winnable. The KV-4 really wants to kill me. So he's got 25 health left, and I'm backing up as far as I can, hoping I don't get shot from behind. So that'll do nicely, thank you very much. And at this point I'm thinking, oh my god, we've actually won this. Now this game looks, yes it was a raffle stomp, it was going to end, I think 15-3 maybe. Lucky, that was a lucky shot. And that was pretty much it, bar from the shout. Indian Panzer's going to die very soon with 8 hit points. And there we go. I mean, yes, 15-3, that was an absolute pushover, but it was only a pushover because all of their tanks were here. And we had to work really hard. I could easily have been killed. I spent most of the game on 233 health. I mean, what hits did I receive? Mainly from the KV-4. I got shot by the Pershing, 2 hits from KV-4 and a couple from E-25, so that was almost enough to finish me. One more shot, I got a couple of lucky bounces. Let's have a look. I mean, my mantlet took a couple. Upper body, it was angled, so the KV-4 shooting up at me, don't forget, so he was kind of shooting up like this, so he would have bounced a couple there. They were never going to go through. If he shot my lower plate, which was probably hidden, they definitely have gone in. So that was actually a really good game. Not overall, I think, for probably the others, the ones who went north, that was a rubbish game for them, but that was a really exciting game for me. 2,923 damage. Yeah, I loved it. That was good fun. So here's the post-game stats. 3,212 experience, that's obviously a ×2, 52,000 credits, which is always very nice. Damaged or spotted 9 of the enemy team. So take a look at the post-game XP, 2,900 damage and 1,071 experience, so top of the tree, which is always very welcome. Let's have a look at the detailed report. 21 fired, 17 hits, 14 penetrations, so yeah, it's not bad, it's not bad. Bounced off the KV-4 a couple of times, kind of as you'd expect. Hits received 7, so that's to be expected. 5 went in, 2 bounced. But yeah, really nice game. Nice amount of XP, even before the ×2. 1,600 still isn't bad, 1,000 before premium, but yeah, really nice game. So I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, please leave a like or a comment, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers!